Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi allazi hadana li hadha wa ma kunna linahtadiya lawla an hadana Allah. Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa 'allimna ma yanfa'una. Rabbana zidna ilman. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa ahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilman wa amalan wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmah. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for joining. Inshallah, alhamdulillah, let us start. So we start with the homework. Sister Humaira, go ahead. Let's do number 1. Sister Humaira, we cannot hear you. So maybe Brother Imran, you can start. I am not sure if Sister Humaira is listening.
So the four, if you write jalasa, so without the vowel signs, the four
Yes,
possible
okay.
meanings are
Yeah.
jalasat,
So Jala Sat, number 1.
number one.
Number
He
2.
sat, he went, right? So
Jalasat, she. Jalasat will be she sat.
She sat.
she
Yeah.
said, then jalastu,
Jalastu, I sat.
then jalasti,
Jalasti, you female sat. And Jalasta,
jalastu.
you male sat. Right? So these are the 4 possibilities. So Alhamdulillah, now we know the difference between them. When we always start a class, in the beginning, book 1, people say, what is the difference, brother, that jalasat, jalastu. Now alhamdulillah, we can appreciate that and we can conjugate all 14 of that. So we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for that knowledge. That is good. Sister Humara, if you can hear us, you can do number 2 now. If you are not still available, we will go with Sister Asma. Go ahead, Sister Asma.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Word lemma means while, and when ha is added to it for pronunciation purposes, this ha is called Bhav Sakti.
Sakti. So for me, this is like our revision, what important points that we learn in the last class. I try to put them in our homework in that sense that whatever is important, so that becomes our revision, inshallah. So how Sakti is called how Sakti, and we saw the examples from the Quran Majid. For example, here is supposed to be spelled like this here, but in Surah Karya comes like Mahiya with a how Sakti at the end. And then I shared with you other examples, all the examples which are of how Sakti in the Quran Majid in WhatsApp group. So do take a look at that, inshallah. Okay, that is good. Brother Iqbal, go ahead.
Assalamu
Oh,
alaikum.
Hamid. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
O Hamid, bring the tea and a piece of bread. Ya Hamidu, bring the tea. Hati ashaya and a piece of bread. Qit'ata khabzin. Qit'ata, a piece of bread. Khabzin. Shaya wa qit'ata khabzin. Khubzin.
So that is good. So Ya Hamidu, Hati Ashaya wa Qit'ata Khubzin. Yeah. Ya Hamidu, you can bring it at the end also. So that is okay too, because in the lesson we saw that Hati Ashaya wa Qit'ata Khubzin Ya Layla in the book, right? So you can bring it at the end or beginning, no problem. We are still addressing Hamid. Yeah. So Ya is our Harfu Nida.
Ya Hamida.
Harfu Nida. Hamidu is Munada, and Munada is Mansub, Marfu or Majroor. always. What is it?
Mansub.
Marfu.
Marfu.
No, munada is always mansoob. Whoever
Always
said
mansub.
Mansub.
munada is always mansoob, but I see a dhamma at the end. So what is
When it
happening?
comes as a mudaf ilayh, then it is marfu, I guess, right?
Exactly. When it comes as a mudaf, then you will see a
Mudaf.
otherwise munada is mansoob but mabni upon dhamma. It is built upon dhamma but it is mansoob. Yeah, so always remember munada is always mansoob. No matter you see a dhamma, it is still mansoob. Yeah, hati is our fellow amrin. It is a
Fi'l
command.
amrin.
Yeah, and it's one of those verbs which does not have a past tense or a mudare. It's very rare to see that, but hati is one of them. Yeah, so hati is fellow amrin. And so where is my file? Fellow amr, the file is your person that you are commanding is your file. So in this case is anta. If we were talking about
Sorry, to interrupt you. Like, Ya Hamidu, Hamidu is Munada. Sometimes Ya is omitted. Like just Hamidu, Hati. So in that case, it will also be Mansub.
depends on if you are bringing it as a mubtada or are you bringing it as a ya is harfunida. Yeah, so ya is harfunida over there as a, so
Yeah.
for example then it will be hamida, it will not be hamidu. So for example with rabba we say rabbana, so we say rabba rabbana versus rabbuna. So
Yeah.
just I
So
will do,
Hamida, Hati. So it will be
yeah,
Hamida,
it will
Hati.
be, yeah, so rabbana versus rabbuna. Rabbuna, Rab is mubtada. Rabbana, what happened? Why do we say Rabbana atina fid dunya? Because there is a
Ya
ya
Rabbana.
which is mahzuf, which is we are calling upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but we are not saying it. You can say Ya Rabbana or you can say Rabbana. But if you say Rabbuna, Rabbuna Allahu, Allah is our Lord, then Rabbu is mubtada. But if you are bringing it as a somebody who you are calling upon, then ya can be mahzuf, you can omit it. But if you are omitting it, then you have to make it hamida, not hamidu. So that's additional information. This rabbana will come in we see there are different ways to say rabbana, sometimes rabba, sometimes rabbi. We will see that, I think comes in book 3 somewhere. Yeah, but just ya can be dropped. When you drop the ya, then it has to be mansoob visibly. Yes.
So,
Okay,
Brother
sir.
Qasim, when we use munada, we are calling it mabni upon dhamma, and it is mansoob. Is there a place like sometime like ya ahl al kitab? So there is a fatha on
Yeah,
that. What case
yeah,
it will come?
then it is also mansoob. So we say ya abdallahi. That's what brother Farooq said, that
Okay, okay,
then
okay, got it.
yeah, then the now this is munada mansoob, but we don't say munada mansoob mabni upon dam, mabni upon fatha. When it is mansoob but built upon dhamma, then we say mabni upon dhamma. Why? Because we don't want the listener or ourselves to be confused that it has a dhamma, it is marfu. We say mabni upon dhamma, it is mansoob but built upon dhamma. Yeah, so that's additional
Yes, I
information.
think my memory is coming back a little. So if it is used as a mudaf, munada is, then it will take fatha.
Then it will take a fatha, then it will be visibly mansoob. Yes, yeah,
Mansub.
that's what
Otherwise, it will be.
brother Farooq
Otherwise,
reminded.
it will be there. Okay, jazakallah.
Yeah, yeah, that's why some people say Abdullah. Arabs, you will say when they are calling Abdullah, they will say Abdullah. Yeah, why Abdullah? Because ya is mahzuf, they are dropping out. Just like we say Rabbana atina fid dunya. Why Rabbana? Why not Rabbuna? Because ya has been dropped in the beginning. Ya Rabbana, we are actually saying we were calling upon the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Rabba is munada mansub. Yeah. Ashaya is mafulun bihi. Maf'ulun bihi is always mansoob, so ashaya. Waw is harfu atf. Qit'ata is, can I say maf'ulun bihi number 2? Anybody?
It's matuf. It is right.
Yeah, it is matuf. So we cannot call it maf'ulun bihi number 2. This is matuf upon ashaya. Yeah, so it is matuf. So it has to have the same ending. Matuf has to have the same ending which it is matuf upon, which is shaya. So, and then plus mudaf, and then khubzin is mudaf ilayhi. Yeah, and notice dirty and a piece of bread. Yeah, so one has a alif lam, dirty. One khubzin is specifying that my qit'ata is also nakira. Yeah. If I make it, if I want to say and the piece of bread or the piece of the bread, then I will put alif lam over here, not with,
الخبزية.
not with the kita. I cannot put alif lam over here because mudaf can never have alif lam.
ألف
So
لام yeah.
how do we know that the mudaf is marifa? The way we know is when your mudaf ilayhi is marifa. Mudaf ilayhi always controls the mudaf in terms of marifa and nakira, and we will see that in our lesson number 7 again, this point made highly again. Yeah, so that's good, brother Iqbal. Brother Shahid, go ahead, do number next one.
Excuse me, sir. I mean, did we
Yeah,
say that is it a maful B second? So it's not maful B.
It's not maf'ulun bihi second, it's matuf. When you have a waw, then it's not no longer, we do not analyze like that. We say it is
Okay,
matuf.
okay.
It is maduf upon the maf'ulun bihi, that's why it's mansoob, but it's not maf'ulun bihi number 2. No.
Okay, because of wow atf is there, so
Yes.
it just
Whenever you
be
have, let's say you have, a file coming, and after that waw, down we say Hamidun, wa Bilalun, and we say Bilal is also the file. No, Bilal is only matuf upon Hamid.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So
And just as
And this
the sheen will have a shadda. I'm sorry.
which one will have a shadda? Yeah, sheen. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hatish. Yeah. Yeah. That is correct. Yes. It's a Shamsi letter, so has to have a shadda. Yes.
this fairly amr, when we say, is it going to like hati, hatu? Is it gonna follow all the conjugation, or since it is
Yes.
not
Yeah. So,
so
so fellow Amr does not have 14 conjugations because you do not command yourself, you do not command a third person, you command somebody who is in front of you, right? So that's why in front of you is ta tumatum ti tumatunna, right? Those are who are in front of you, which is we known as mutakallim. Yeah, so the one, the you are, no, not mutakallim,
Hazir,
the
hazir.
hazir. Yes, they are known as also another word for it. Um, it will come to me anyway. So those 6 we command, and we will be learning fellow Amr once we learn the present tense. So next in this book 2, the major topic will be mudare. Mudare means present tense. After mudare, we will learn the fellow Amr, which is command, because fellow Amr is derived from our present tense. So first we have to learn present tense, and then we will learn the fellow Amr, which is command. Yes, inshallah. Okay, brother Shahid, go ahead.
Then
Assalamu alaikum.
al-khubsin, with al-khubsin, there is al, then one kasra will drop or no?
Yes, it should drop. Yes, it should drop. I just wrote down, so it should not be a al because the original sentence did not have the in there. Yeah, but if you put al, then one kasra has to drop. Yes. Okay, inshallah. Brother Shahid, go ahead. Next one.
Assalamu alaikum. Before doing the next one, how will we say that matuf ala matuf bahi or
We say
or shy?
matufun. We will say matufun ala ashaya.
Okay, not
we
not
do
marfu.
not say, yeah, we do not say matufun ala mafulun bihi. We always in analysis they will bring that actual word. The reader has to understand that that's why it is mansub, because it is matuf upon shy, and shy is mansub, so qit'ata has to be mansub as well.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. So when Allah comes, it should say take kasra, but it's shaya.
Will become ala shayi, yeah.
Yeah. It will be shayi, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Shayi.
Okay,
Ya,
brother Shahid. next
ya
one.
Zainabu, hatil
Ya
kahwati, hatil kahwat. Kahwata wa
Yes.
kit'ata dajajatin.
Ya Zainabu hati with a ya. So notice the difference. With the masculine, there is no ya. With feminine, there is a ya. Hati al kahwata. As soon as we see a ya, we know that we are commanding a female person. Okay, so this we will learn once we are doing the fi'l amr, fi'l command. Then we will learn that what is this ya doing and all of that, and inshallah you will be strong with this. Yeah, so ya Zainabu hati al kahwata wa qit'ata dajaja tin, same kind of analysis, exactly the same analysis, so let's not repeat that. That is good, brother Shahid. Brother Imran, go ahead, do then. Yes.
Can I try the next one, Brother Qasim? Sorry, I was like.
Yes, is Sister Omara? Yeah, we couldn't hear you. I don't know, you were away
No,
or you?
I was actually there, but I think the connection was weak. That's
Okay.
why.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
I'm
Do the
sorry
next
for
one.
that.
No problem.
I'll just try because I don't know whether my answers are right or not.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. أظن أنها أظن
So
أنها
أظن first.
yeah
أظن
أظن sorry أظن
yeah
أنها
أنها
حامد جوعان
جوعان, right? جوعان, yes. First of all, جوعان means hungry.
hungry. Oh, okay. Atshano. Sorry.
Atshanu, yeah. So that is, let's take care of that part. So
Okay. Atshano.
Atshanu will be thirsty. So that's what we are looking for. So hungry is, I should erase it not to confuse people. So I just erase Jawanu. Yeah. So I think that Hamid is thirsty. Azunnu annaha Hamidun atshanu. Yeah. So now, why you bring in here? Azunnu. No. Anna.
Anna.
Should be
Only
Anna Hamidan.
Simple Anna is
Hamid.
enough.
Yeah, simple. And I think that Hamid is thirsty. Yeah. So our ismu Anna is Hamid, not ha.
So
You do not
double
need.
time. Okay. أظن أن حامد عطشان.
Hamidan
Hamidun.
Hamidan.
Anna, okay,
Yeah.
Mansub. Yeah, it becomes Mansub, Hamidan.
Hamidan, right? So
Yes.
everybody is right away saying that no, it's wrong, because ismu Anna has to be mansub. So Anna, this is my ismu Anna, not inna Anna. That's ismu Anna, right? Ismu
Right.
Anna has to be mansub. So you have to Azunnu Anna Hamidan Atshanu. I think that Hamid is thirsty. Now the sentence is correct. So let's do the next one. Brother Imran was the one doing. So I
Sister
think Brother
Shah
Imran.
is, or did she finish? Or?
And Brother Shahid, you can lower your hand if it's from previously. So Sister Shahina. Okay, Sister Shahina, go ahead, do the next one.
Okay. The next one is, I think that Fatima is thirsty. And I have it as Azunnu Anna Fatimata Atsha.
So Anna Fatimata Atsha. So that is your revision of Atshanu masculine, Atsha for feminine. Atshanu on the wazn of Fa'alanu, Fa'alanu, and Atsha on the wazn of Fa'ala, Fa'ala. Like this, yeah, Atsha. Yeah, so this is good. Azunnu Anna Fatimata Atsha. And Hamidan took a tanween, Fatha tanween, and the rule is when you have Fatha tanween, you add an extra alif. When you have, there is no tanween in Fatima because it's a female proper noun, so should not take tanween anyway. And if it was tanween with a ta marbuta, then you do not add an alif there. Yeah, so that is a revision also. That's good.
So Brother Qasim, the Hamidan is mansub.
Yes.
And is manut of Atshanu, right? So
No,
it
it's
shouldn't
not
be
man.
Atshanu.
No, Atshanu is our khabar.
Not
Oh, khabar?
Khabar,
Okay.
khabar anna.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So ismu anna and khabar anna. Yeah. So anna will have is ism and it will have is khabar, just like inna will have is ism and if it will have is khabar. So if you see inna somewhere, start looking for your ismu inna and khabar inna both.
Okay.
Yeah. And remember that this ismu anna or ismu inna originally were the mubtada. Because of introduction of inna or anna, they became ismu anna and khabar anna. Yeah. Originally they were mubtada and khabar, right? So, okay, Brother
One
Imran.
additional point. So Ismu Anna always comes next to Anna, right? Or Inna?
No, can be later on.
Can be detached also, right?
Yes, yeah, can be later on.
Can
also,
be later on.
yes.
So
Yeah,
what we are, so if we have an Anna or an Inna in a sentence, then we are just looking for the first
Marfu.
Mubtada.
Yeah, we are looking for a mansub. So when you see inna or anna, look for a mansub noun after that.
After that.
And it could be not right after that. It could be there is another jar or majroor in between or something. Then and then as soon as you see that mansub, you know that this is my ismu inna or ismu anna.
Okay.
Very easy. I
It
think
doesn't
it's
have to
not
be. It doesn't have to be right next to it, right?
It doesn't have to be right after it. Yes. So, for example, inna fi zalika la aya, right? So inna, and then you have fi zalika. Yeah. Exactly. So then it doesn't have to be right after. Yes. Okay, Brother Imran, your turn.
Yes. So this one is, I think that they are thirsty. So azunnu annahum. Annahum.
Yes, Brother Imran. Annahum.
Itashun.
Itashun on the wazn of fi'alun. And this wazn we learned in the English key, so that is the wazn for both masculine and feminine. So azunnu annahum itashun. That is good, mashallah. Sister, next is Sister Shahina. You can lower your hand, please. Sister Asma.
Sir, I think there will be no shadda on zo.
Zunnu, yes, yeah, on the za, yeah, you're right, yes, yeah. Zunnu, Jazakallah khairan for correcting. I have been putting shadda, yeah, yes, it's wrong. Zunnu. Why am I putting the shaddas? can't seem
Just
to
to
raise.
check us.
No, it's my own. Sometimes, you know, you are thinking something else and writing something else, and then you make a mistake. Okay, Jazakallah khair, brother. Thank you. Sister Asma, go ahead, do the last one.
I think that they female 3+ are thirsty. Azunnu annahunna idashun.
Anna, Hunna,
Idashun.
Itashun. So, what is the what we are learning is that masculine and feminine both on the wazn of fi'alun, itashun. Yeah, so on. That is good. So should we quickly analyze it? So azunnu is our fi'l mudarin. We have not done it. Present tense. Yeah. Anna is
Brother, we call it harfe taqeed or nasb. That is
no,
inna.
we say min akhwati inna.
Min
It's a
akhwati.
sister.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Anna is min harfun min akhawati inna, and then Hunna is our ismu inna.
Ismu anna.
And itashun is our khabar. But if I don't write khabar anna, still you should know that this is a khabar anna, because whenever you have ismu anna, then you need to look for a khabar inna or anna, whatever the case, yeah, or lakinna or all of those, you know, or laisa will have also khabar laisa also, you know, ismu laisa and khabar laisa. And they were originally our mubtada and khabar. Yeah. So this is our homework, mashallah. Yeah, people who submitted, some of them, like many of you, did not make any mistake, which is alhamdulillah very good. That is excellent, mashallah. So with this, let us start our
Can I request that if we can talk about those? I know you did it before the class, about those 8 mistakes.
Yes, we did them before the class. I can bring that again.
The Shahid, I have shared the snapshot on the WhatsApp group if you like.
Okay, inshallah. So that's good. Take a look at that. If so, I give you homework every week, which is this one, and I give you extra. So those extras, I don't want to, you know, if we start going through them in the class, it will take our time, a lot of time from our class. So I want to keep our class the same way that we have. But if you do have a question or you want to, you know, ask a question about that, come before the class. 1 hour is for those kind of discussion to take place, inshallah. Or you have any topic from book 1, book 2, you know, if you need that, you know, revision, or you're not strong about, please do come before the class 1 hour. Take advantage of that, and I will, if I can help you, I will help you. If I need revision myself, I will revise first and then help you, inshallah, whatever I can. So that offer is there all the time, and many of you do come, which is very, very good. Yes, but I can, brother already shared, so take a look at that. If you cannot find a mistake, or you you know, have trouble with understanding something, you can always reach me on the WhatsApp, inshallah.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so we continue. We were doing lesson number 6, and we were doing exercises. We need to start from 11, Brother Abdul Rahman. So this is Ikra Mayali. All we have to do is we have to read them. Ikra Mayali, read what follows. So we will not read only, we will read and translate. So Brother Abdul Rahman, go ahead, do number.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, first of all. So 11 طالبة. So 11 students, female.
Yeah. So ihda asharata talibatan. So numbers from 11 to 20, they come, they will have a tamyiz.
Right.
Tamyiz means singular and nakira, right? So taliba tan, even though these are 11 students, we are treating singular, bringing in, because that's how the numbers are dealt with. And then the gender match. So this is feminine, and this is also feminine 11 and 12 are like this. So we look at 12 now. Isnata asharata talibatan. So
Right.
just give me 1 second. Okay, so this is talibatan is feminine, and feminine. So these two, all the genders are matching. But from 13 onwards, the first, so this is feminine, but this is masculine. This is masculine, feminine, masculine, feminine, masculine, feminine, and feminine. You see that? So it's easy, but it's difficult to remember, of course. Then that part is but we are not writing numbers anyway, so inshallah. So this is masculine, feminine, masculine, feminine, masculine, feminine, and this is feminine, and Ishruna is our masculine.
So, Brother Qasim,
No,
if
it's
it
same
is
for
coming
both.
like,
Go ahead, Taki.
yeah, I was just asking a question that, if it is Taliban, it's like feminine, that's why we have masculine, feminine. If it is Taliban, would it be
Then
still?
yeah, then it will be opposite. I think we have next one is coming like this, or another
Okay, so it will be
lesson.
feminine, masculine, or masculine, right?
Yeah, it
Masculine,
was in the
feminine,
previous
masculine.
lesson, I think, that if it was Talibun, then you will have, so let's say, Salah, it will be like this. Salasatu Ashara Taliban. So this is masculine, feminine. Yeah. It's easy, inshallah, but difficult to remember, of course. Yeah, but it's okay, inshallah. Yes, Brother Imran, you were saying something?
No, I was saying Ishrun is the same for female and male, right? That number.
That is, yeah, that's correct. Yes. Yeah. Okay, number 12 is we have to read the following sentences and then spell out the numbers, right? So we have to do that. Who is Brother Imran? Your turn.
Yeah. So the first one is Kam Sinnuka. What is your age, right? Sinni, I am.
Yes.
Tis'a Asharata.
Tis'a Asharata Sanatan. So that is
Sanat.
good. Yeah. So Tis'a Asharata, I can write one for us. So Tis'a Asharata. Ashrata. Sanatan. Sana is meanings age, yeah, or years, yeah. So I am 19 years, and so this is feminine. This has to be feminine, and this is masculine.
So, Brother
That's
Qasim, here it's coming Sinnuka and Sinni, and the word is Sana. So why is it Kasra seen when comes Sinnuka? It's written.
yeah, because it's a question, yeah. So that's why it is. We will not analyze it, but it is actually
No, like
Sinnu is
my question is like why it is not comes Sannuka, not it is coming comes Sinnuka. If the word is Sana.
Yeah, because it's Sinu is coming as a mubtada, and that's why it is marfu. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a question, so let's not analyze.
I was questioning that with the scene,
It
why it
is
is
mubtada. Just remember
Kasra,
that Sinu is
not
mubtada. That's why it is. Oh,
why
oh,
it is Kasra on the scene.
Comes. Oh, the kasra part.
Because the word is Sana, right?
I
With
will
a
have
fatha
to
on the
check
scene.
that. Yeah, yeah. I think these are two different words. That's my guess, but I will have to check. Yeah, I will have to check. Is your question is that this should be also kasra?
Yeah, either
Sinatan,
this
right?
should be kasar or that should be fatha,
That could be a typo over here as well. If somebody has an annotated solution in front of them, they can just check if it's a typo.
I think it is sin. A word is sin of this.
The original word is Sinnatun or Sanatun.
Yeah, that's the part that I have to check then. I will check that inshallah. Brother Taki, if you can remind me on WhatsApp, I will check it and let the class know.
What was the question, by the way?
Why Seen has a kasra here and a fatha here?
Right.
Is it the same word or is it so? It looks like two different words, but I have to check that. Yes. So.
But that might be it's Sina instead of Sana.
Sorry, it's a typo.
It is Sina.
Yeah, so this should be a kasra here. So that's the part I'm not sure if it's a typo or if it's supposed to be like that. Yeah, so I will check that inshallah.
And sir, if it was come Sinnoke, then it will be this Atta Asharat.
That is, you are talking to a female or a male?
Yeah, female.
Yeah, so if you then still will be Sinni because my age. Yeah. So.
No.
Okay, inshallah.
In the answer, I mean this would be numbers should be still remain same. Or it will be this Atta, this Atta Ashara.
Yeah, exactly. It will still be the same. Yes, because when you say
Doctor,
my age,
sister is
19,
writing in the chat that with kasra it means age and with fatha it means old.
okay, which sister is writing that?
For sister Fawzia Akhtar is writing it.
Okay, inshallah. So with the kasra is?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. I think it is like that. How old are you? Like, what's your age? And when we say, okay, I am this much old. So when we are saying old, it is sana. And when we are saying what's your age?
I agree with you, and that's what I was thinking. Is these are two different words, so I will have to check that, and I'll let you know which one which means what. These are two different words. That's why one has a kasra, one has a fatha on it. Yes, from the same root. It's from the same root. That's why they have the same letters. Inshallah.
Sana is maybe sir years, 19 years, and Sidnoka is age.
I will check, and instead of guessing, then let's continue, and I will check. I'll let you know, inshallah. I will share in WhatsApp group so that we will know, all of us, inshallah. Okay, number 2, Sister Farah, read and translate for us.
Qarana. This is
14, right? Yeah, Arba Asharata, mashallah.
Sahafata min hazal kitaba. We read 14 pages from this book.
We read, yes. We read, because Qara'ana is our past tense. So we read 14 pages from this book. But you said min hazal kitabi, or ba or bu.
It'll be kitabi.
Will be kitabi. Why?
Because it has the al. It has there's also min there.
There's min there, yes. Al has nothing to do with it because of this min. This min made haza majroor.
Exactly.
And this,
it will show
this is badal. This is badal for haza. Badal has to follow whatever is the case ending of is mubdal minhu. So whatever mubdal minhu is haza is majroor, those badal has to be majroor also. So that is good, mashallah. Yeah, but it has to do with min, not with al. Has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with the because of the min.
Al is because it's a badal, right? Hazal kitab.
Yeah. So the main reason is the min, and then because it is badal, and badal follows the ending of mubdal minhu, which is haza, which is majroor, so it has to be majroor. Yes. Brother Abdul Rahman, go ahead, do the next one.
Yes. So في هذه الحافلة 18 راكبا و15 راكبة.
راكبة. Done. Translation.
Okay, so there are 18 passengers male and 15 passengers female in this bus.
Mashallah, yes. So Rakiban versus Rakiba. Tan.
Yeah.
This is male passengers versus female passengers. What do you think about the word hafila?
It's bus.
It's a bus, yes. But where is it coming from? So mahfil we use in Urdu, mahfil, right?
Yes.
Mahfil means, what does mahfil means? A
Party.
party,
Gathering.
gathering, get together, yes, yeah. So hafala means to get together, to have a gathering, yeah. Hafila is a place where you have a get together, which is a bus. Bus is like a party basically, yeah. It's like a get together, yeah. So that's where hafila is coming, and it's you can say just bus, or hafala is to get together. Mahfil is coming from there.
So, sir, hafila can be used for anything else also, some other place of gathering?
No. But they don't use for other, yeah. That they will use mahfil. Hafila is used now for bus, but I'm just telling you that where is the word coming from. So just
It's
for your interest,
a female noun, right, sir?
It's a female noun, yes, yeah. That is good, correct, because ta marbuta is there, yes. Okay, Sister Asma, would do the next one. Sister Asma, we cannot hear you.
Sir, is it hafilate or hafilatin? Haza, fi haza.
There is alif lam. There is alif lam.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is badal, has to have alif lam, right?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Sister Asma, go ahead.
Haza funduku sagirum. This is a small hotel. Fihi isnata ashrata ghurfatun fakata.
Ghurfatan fakat.
Ghurfatan fakat.
Fakat. What does fakat?
Only, it has only 12 rooms.
Yes, only, yeah. So yeah, so in Urdu we use fakat many times in the letters, yeah. So means only, yes. That's good, Brother Rashid. Number 5.
Yeah, and sir, and what does fakat actually stands for here? Ghurfatun fakat. It's not fakat. Is it like, how do you, is it tamyiz or fakat?
Fakat. I'm not really sure what in terms of Arab you are talking about, right? The analysis part of
yeah.
Yeah, fakat.
It's not zarf or something.
I'm not sure, yeah.
Only
Brother Abdurrahman, you have idea?
Yeah, it's a sifa, if I'm not mistaken. Sifa for
not. Yeah.
Is fakatan? No, it's not fakatan.
Yeah, it's because it's a mabni word. Fakat does not take, and it has a sakun at the end. It's a mabni word, so could be sifa, yeah. Yeah.
Sifa.
Yeah, but I'm not really sure. Yes, yeah.
Ghurfatan says. Okay.
So let's go with number 5.
Number 5, Usman lahu, like lahu. Usman, he has. 11 means
Ahada ashara.
Ahada ashara. Abna'u.
Abna.
Sons. Abna'u.
No. Ibnan. Abna'u, no. Ibnan, because singular.
Ibnan.
Yeah. Okay.
Ibnan.
Singular.
This is va.
Mansub. Yeah.
Okay. This is tamyiz. Ibnan.
Yeah, we said that 11 to
Tamiz, yeah.
20 come as tamiz, yeah.
Yeah,
Wa
tamiz.
bintan.
Wa bintan, yeah. And 12 means isna ashara.
Yeah.
Bintan.
وإثنتا عشرة
Isnata
بنتا.
Ashara.
Yeah, إثنتا عشرة.
For Bintan. 12
Bintan, yes.
daughters.
Yes. Brother Iqbal, number 6.
Can I ask a question, brother? On
Yes.
number 4, that 12 غرفة فقط. Why we said فقط? Why we can't say فقط or فقط?
Because it's a mabni word. So
Okay.
just like haza,
Okay.
faqat is built as is. Faqatun is wrong, faqatin is wrong. It's one of those words
I
which is
remember,
built.
yeah, but I remember in the vocabulary it is فقط. No?
Is it? No, faqat. Page number 22,
Oh
vocabulary
yeah,
says
فقط. Yeah,
with
that
a
was
sukoon there.
yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay, inshallah. Okay, Brother Iqbal, your turn. Next one.
أنا حفظت ثلاثة عشرة سورة.
ثلاثة عشرة سورة.
ثلاثة عشرة سورة.
Suratan. Yeah. I
أنا
memorized.
حفظت أربعة سورة. Yes.
I memorized 13 surah.
13 surah.
MashaAllah, that's good. Sister Fatima, next one. Sister Fatima, we cannot hear. Yes, go ahead.
Just I'm here. Sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah.
في هذا مستشفى 19
تسعة عشرة. Yeah.
19 طبيبا و17
MashaAllah.
طبيبة. Yeah.
That's good.
Means in this hospital there are 19 male doctors and 17 is a female doctors.
Female doctors. Yeah, MashaAllah. Do you want to do the next one also?
Yeah, let's try. Bismillah. قرأنا اليوم ثمانية عشرة كلمة جديدة. Means قرأنا means we read اليوم today 18 كلمة. I mean new words. جديدة new
MashaAllah.
words.
Yeah, that's good. MashaAllah. Sister Humaira, number 9. Sister
Yes, brother.
Humaira,
Yeah. هذا القلم ب14 روبية.
Yeah. 14.
Yeah. 14 روبية. This pen cost 14 rupees. If
14
not.
rupees. Yeah. MashaAllah. Brother Abdul Rahman, next one.
Brother, I had a question here. So I don't understand what the B is.
B means for.
Okay,
Arfja.
and
Yeah, so with the B, it won't go. Oh, yeah,
It will. It should go. Yeah. So it should be majroor. So B arba. B. No, it will not, because remember they are
This
mabni.
is, yeah.
Yeah, they are mabni.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they come as is. Yeah, so they will still not show ending. Yeah, B arba'a asharata. B means for.
The Ashara and Ashrata, right? So two versions we are using, right?
Yes.
Brother, can you write this one down, please? This number 9.
Number 9, yes. So hazal kalamu I won't write, but B arba'a.
So it should be Li, because Li is for 4. No.
Yeah, but in Arabic does not mean that you have to use the same literal. Yeah. So
Currency they use B.
Exactly, they use B. Yes. Yeah. B arba'a.
So it will be arba, not arba.
B arba'a. B is one word. Arba'a ashara ta. Rubiya. Rubiyatan. Because that's our tamiz, right? So
What if there's no B over there? Then it will be arba ashara?
then it still be arba ashara, yes, yeah. But B has to be there because we are saying this pen is for these many dollars, right? So if English, I have to use for, right? This pen is for $14. I have to use for. I cannot say this pen $14, right? So same is the case in Arabic. We have to use the harf jar B.
Harf jar B has what other meanings?
B is mostly with Bismillahi, with the name of Allah, right? But it can have many other meanings depending on the context, because one
And maybe.
Can
uses
you make
another.
one for me?
And we learned become. How much is always become.
Become, yes, yeah. For how much, yeah, become, yeah.
So
That
Ya
is good.
ayyuhallazina amanu sta'inu bis sabri is with or what in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Quranic?
with. That is with. So the haruf will translate according to the language we are translating into. Literally, because English and Arabic grammarians, they never had a chance to sit down together centuries ago and say, okay, I'm gonna use B, you use this for always, okay? And they could not, they have no communication, right? So both languages developed on its own. So when we translate, we cannot literally translate. We have to translate accordingly, because they never had a chance to communicate with each other and say, okay, I'm going to use this, so you better use this also. No, they didn't, right? So that's how. So whenever we translate into the language accordingly, right? So I hope that makes sense, inshallah.
Yes, preposition takes the meaning as it is in the translation. The language you
Yeah, it's
translate,
dependent on the
preposition
language.
had to be adjusted.
Yes, exactly. And
So if it
each
was
language, prepositions have different meanings. With a verb will have a different meaning also. Yeah, so that is there. Yes.
But
so if it
as
was,
an Arabic student, so which one to use, which one at this level? How important is that, Brother Qasim?
Not that important at all.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it too much. Yeah, it's not important at all. Yeah.
sir, in 9, if we change the column that is masculine to feminine, let's say sayyaratu, then it will this change arba'ata ashara.
No, the number will still stay the same. You will only have that you will say hazihi sayyaratu.
Okay,
That's it.
so the numbers
Haza
don't
will-
change with the masculine or feminine.
Because the number is dependent on the currency, which this is dependent upon, not the sayara. Yeah. If you are saying these are 14 cars, of course, what you are counting is the cars, then numbers will change. Yeah. But in here, the number is, so you are not counting cars, you are saying is for these many dollars. What you are, the currency has to dictate the numbers, gender and all of that. Yeah. So
So the gender of the currency actually when in here. So
in
haze
here,
sayyaratu, for
exactly.
example, haze
But if you are
sayyaratu.
counting cars, of course, the number will change accordingly. Yes. We are not counting a pen over here. We are saying this pen is for these many rupees. What we are counting is the rupees, not the pen, right?
But if we
Again,
count like pen, then it will be arba'ata ashura, right?
Yeah,
Because
exactly. Then the number has to change accordingly. Yes. Yeah.
then
Madud is the pen is not the madud. Are we, madud is the thing being counted. Yeah. So you have to change the gender according to the madud. Yeah. For example, in this one over here, mustashfa, is that we are counting of the hospital? No, we are counting the doctors, male and female. Yeah. So this part has nothing to do with the number, because that's not the question. The question, the madud is tabiban and tabibatan.
so even if it's the haze sayyaratu, let's say haze sayyaratu, then we for it's again it's 14 rubiya, then rupitan, then we'll still say that bi arba asharata.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So madud is rupees.
Right,
So,
right. Marshall, thank you, sir.
Okay, Brother Abdul Rahman, go ahead, do number 10.
Yes. So في هذه العمارة 16 شقة.
MashaAllah.
There are 16 apartments in this building.
Yes, MashaAllah. Any idea about shaqqatan? Where is it coming from?
شقيق. No.
No.
Cut off
Yeah,
or
yeah. Is a sama shaqqat.
Shaqqa lil-rijal.
Yeah, so shaqqa means to split. Split comes in the Quran Majid, that's why I'm saying. So
Shaqqa.
yeah, it means to split, right? Is a
In
sama
normal,
shaqqat,
in
yeah, or
normal
to break.
everyday language, they say shigga mafrusha in Saudi Arabia. So is that the same? Shigga mafrusha?
I don't know what that word is. Yeah, what does it mean? What do they
Shigga is
mean?
also mean room, but we never knew that it is
No,
qaf.
shaqqa. So
Shigga.
what happens is, where is this word coming from? Is that you have a building, for example, it's a building. Yeah. Then you split. This is your apartment. This is mine. This is another person. This is another person. There is a corridor in between. So now this one split, and this is my apartment. So that's where shaqqa is coming from. Is apartment that you split the building into different people, and you say this is my portion, this is your portion, and that's where. So, but the verb is used in the Quran Majid, so that's why important. Shakka means to split. Okay, so there was a beside point anyway.
Floor or levels?
No, it's apartment, not floor, apartment. Yeah. Okay, so Brother Shahid, your turn next.
Are we taking a break now, or
Yeah,
what?
after this number
okay.
11,
All right.
inshallah.
I just had to
Thank
do
you for
something.
reminding. Yeah, thank you.
I have something to catch. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so let's finish this exercise. Number 11, Brother Shahid. We cannot hear you, Brother Shahid.
I'm sorry, I was muted. في هذا الفصل 20 طالبة.
Yes, mashallah. So translation.
There are 20 female students in this class.
Yeah, mashallah. That's good. So let us take a break over here. Back in 10 minutes, inshallah. Back in 10 minutes. I will still be here, inshallah. So if anybody has any questions, maybe I can pause the recording so that we do not record the break. Okay, so Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome back. Let us start again. So we are supposed to, in question number 13, write these numbers from 11 to 20, and then all of these words that we are given, we make them as a tamyiz, right? Because we know that 11 to 20 come as tamyiz. So this is basically a homework lesson. If you want to be strong with numbers, you should practice all of them. What you do is you take one word, for kitabun, and then it will become kitaban as a tamyiz, coming as a kitaban, right? And you will say ahada ashara kitaban, 11 books. Then you will say ithna ashara kitaban, 12 books. Then you will say salasata ashara kitaban, 13 books. Go on 14, 15, 16, do up till 20. Then you take talibatan. Now this one was masculine, this is feminine. So keeping in mind the rules of the gender, then you will go like ihda asharata talibatan, isnata ashara talibatan, 11 students, 11 female students, 12 female students, and then you will go thalatha asharata talibatan, 13 female students, and so on and so forth. So if you want to be really strong, you can do that. If you like to do that, I would suggest that everyone should try one female and one male, yeah, so that you get a practice. And if you have time, you can do all of them. If you want to share with me on the WhatsApp, you are more than welcome to do that, inshallah. So
what is daqiqatan? I forgot.
Dakika is a minute.
Wait a
Dakika
minute.
is yeah.
Okay.
Minute. And what is Qarya?
Village.
Village, yeah. So yeah.
Brother Qasim, if you don't mind, can you please once again repeat what did you mention about Kitaban?
So we have to count 11 books, 12 books, 13 books, 14 books, up to 20. Okay. So it will become Kitaban because numbers from 11 to 20 come as a tamiz, right? So when we are counting them, Kitabun will become Kitaban, Talibatun will become Talibatan, and all of them will become Mansub. That's all.
Separate them, males and males first, and then female.
Exactly. If you want to be strong with the numbers, you can practice that, and it will help you a lot. In the sense, it will give you a good exercise. Okay, so question number 14. We have to fill in the blanks. So on this pattern, yeah. So Hamidun Jaw'anun Jaw'anu. It should be, it's a typo here. Jaw'anu, not Jaw'anun. Maryamu Jaw'a. Yeah. So we know that Fa'alanu and then Jaw'a is on the wazn of Fa'ala, and At-Tullabu Jia'un on the wazn of Fi'alun, At-Talibatu Jia'un also. Yeah. So let's take now Khalidun Atshanu. Khalid is Atshan is thirsty. Go ahead, Sister Shajriya. What if it was Maryam?
Maryamu Atisha.
Yeah, so basically this is our homework. We did this part already. And then At-Tulabu Etashun, right? So this is exactly the one that you had in the homework. So that's good. Brother Abdul Rahman, go do number 2. Ibrahimu.
Yes. So Ibrahimu Atshan.
Yeah, Shab'anu.
Oh, sorry, Shab'an. I'm so sorry.
Shab'anu, and then Maryamu.
Maryamu Shab'a. And
full and satisfied.
Shab'anu means full.
Okay.
Full, yeah. Maryamu Shab'a. Maryam is full, meaning that had enough food, yeah. So in that kind. And then At-Tulabu, Brother Abdul Rahman, At-Tulabu.
At-Tulabu Shi'abun.
Shiba'un.
Shiba'un, yes.
Yeah, and at the end, yeah. So Shiba'un. So At-Tulabu.
Shiba'un.
Tulabu Shiba'un. Shiba'un, and At-Talibatu also Shiba'un, yes. That's good. Brother Imran, number 3.
So Al-Mudarrisu Ghadbanu.
Yes.
Then it will be Al-Mudarrisatu Ghadba.
Ghadba.
Then on the other side, Al-Mudarrisuna Ghidabun.
Ghidabun.
And Al-Mudarrisatu, same thing, Ghidabun.
Same thing, yes. So that is good, mashallah. Sister Asma, Yusufu.
Brother, it would be Yusufu Kaslan, Fatimatu Kasla.
Yeah, Fatimatu Kasla, and then
At-Tulabu Kusala, At-Talibatu Kusala.
Yeah.
Brother, Sister Asma, you made a mistake. It's Maryam.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Oh, I just
any name is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good, mashallah.
Nice to say Sister Asma made a mistake, you know. She never does.
Yes, mashallah, yeah. That's true. So number 13, Brother Iqbal, Lima equals Limaza. Yeah. Lima kharajta min al-fasli, akharajta min al-fasli. So this one is basically for us to note is only ta'ammal means ponder. So lima means equal to limaza. Both
Limaza.
of them means why. And then lima kharajta min al-fasli, why did you exit from the class? So can we see that kharaja, is it mutaaddi or lazim?
It's mutadi.
It's mutaaddi means requires a mafulun bihi.
No,
Yeah?
no.
Oh, sorry. So it's lazim.
Lazim.
It's lazim because I don't see it, so people ask that how do I know if it's mutaaddi or lazim? You see a sentence which the verb is used. Do you find a mafulun bihi? If you don't find it, that means it is lazim. And lima kharajta min al-fasli, complete sentence, why did you exit from the classroom, does not have a mafulun bihi, so that means kharaja is a lazim verb. Kharajta min al-fasli, so this means why, and this means did you, right? So kharajta, did you exit from the classroom?
So,
The
brother,
answer is naam.
yeah, brother, if we write lima with hausakti there, is that wrong? Lima harajta?
Over here,
Yeah.
that is wrong. Yeah, so that's what we learned, that by when it comes by itself
Oh, yeah.
or at the end
Okay.
of the sentence, then we add a optional how sakti.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all we are learning in here, is that when it comes by itself, how sakti is added over here. Lima darabta hazal wala, da, do, di.
Da.
Why?
Well, we just learned
Hal.
it that
Haza.
Yeah, haza is mafulun bihi, and this is the badal of it. Badal follows the
Mafulun bihi,
i'rab of mafulun bihi, so this is fine. Now, is daraba, to hit, is it mutaaddi or lazim?
Mutaaddi.
Mutaaddi is
because we have
continuous,
mafulun bihi.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does require a mafulun bihi, so it's there. So that is how you tell if it's a verb is a mutaaddi or lazim. Yeah, so okay, so what are we learning in here is hamidun, hamidin, and hamidan. Can I write like this? Hamidan?
No, alif.
With
You have
alif.
to put aleph
Okay,
at the
so
end.
we have done enough exercises to know that alif has to be added. But sa'atun, sa'atin, and sa'atan.
Yeah.
Can I write it like this?
No.
No.
Because ha
Why?
is already there.
Yes, ta is there. With the ta has an exception. What else has an exception that we don't write an alif?
Hamza.
Hamza and ta marbuta. We do not add an extra alif. Other than that, whenever is mansoob, we have to add an extra alif there. So this exercise, you can all do it. It's very easy. Basically, all we are learning is to add an alif there. Yeah. So, and do not add an alif with the ta. All of these are ta. So we will not add that. Tamal Mayali, next one, number 17, ponder. Hati ya Ahmadu. So when we say to Ahmad, Hati, bring, then ya is not there, but Soadu, which is feminine, so this is masculine, this is feminine, ya has been added. Yeah. And then for plural, Hatu ya Ikhwanu, and Hatina ya Akhawatu. This part and this part, when we learn Mudare, you will be inshallah very comfortable with this part, that what's happening over here. Yeah, so all of that will be inshallah
Brother
easy.
Hasim, what do you mean by mikwatin? Mikwatin, nothing.
Anybody can help?
Mikwa is the cup.
Iron.
Oh, sorry, cup. Sorry.
Iron, not the iron, but the istri, in Urdu we say. Yeah, that's that iron. And the verb is kawa.
Yeah, it's in Quran that how faces are going to be branded, or the
Exactly. Kawa yakwi is to iron. Yeah, it's used in the Quran Majid. Yeah.
Where it is used in Quran, Pa?
There, yeah, it is used that not in the sense of there will be iron, but it will be hot, like kawa is like their faces will be ironed with metals. May Allah
Oh,
Ta'ala protect all of us from the
wow.
hellfire.
So, Brother Qasim, this should be Hatiya Ahmadan. Why is it Ahmadu?
Hati ya Ahmadu, because ya means we are calling upon Ahmad, right? Hati, bring O
Munada, right? Munada is
Munada.
Mansub.
Munada is always
No,
mansub,
no.
yes.
It takes a dhamma.
So why isn't it Fatha here?
Taking a fatha here, yeah.
Yes, why?
So Brother Farooq already explained, but let's go ahead, Brother Farooq. You want to explain? Because he mentioned this earlier in the lesson as well somewhere.
Sorry, I missed
Yes.
it.
Yeah, fatha only comes when it is acting as a mudaf. Otherwise, it will be written as a dhamma, but considered as mansub.
Exactly. So Munada is mansub, but built upon a dhamma, unless it is mudaf as well. So let's say we are calling Abdullah, then it will be ya Abdullahi.
By the way, Brother
Oh,
Qasim, this was bothering me as well. In our notes, when we learned about Munada and Harf Munada, we learned that there will be a Dhamma, but maybe I'm missing it, that grammatically it is a Mansub that was missing. Maybe somebody can.
Yeah, no, it was explained. What
Right.
happens is that, in my class, like for example, if you don't pay attention for 1 minute, let's say something came to your room or, a call or something, of course, you will miss that part and then you will be
Right.
confused later on. And the class is okay with it because we already spoke about it. But, so that's a challenge of online class all the time. I take online classes too, and I have the same challenge. I know that things are happening at the same time. We are trying to
I
look.
was looking at Javed Sheikh's the summary that he made for the whole book number 1, in
Yes.
which also it's written it's Dhamma, but not written that it will be considered as Mansub. So I was also
Yeah.
checking my notes with them, but couldn't find that reasoning.
But what I'm
So
saying is that,
it is not.
online classes always have this issue that, if a student miss 1 minute, 5 minutes, you come back, class has gone ahead, which is not the case in physical class. That's the ideal, but we have to use whatever the best we can, inshallah.
I think the
So all of the
simplistic the simplistic explanation is like marfu is dhamma, mansub is fatha, and majroor is kasra. But actually, this is a grammatical state which doesn't really directly relate to the ending harakat, right?
Not really, because we spoke in book 1 that Dhamma doesn't necessarily mean Isma.
Exactly.
So it is like any word, any munada, it is going to be mansub, but it will be mabni upon dhamma, except for if it is coming as mudaf.
Yes. Yeah.
So it doesn't mean that the word itself is mabni. It can be can take any ending, but if it is coming as munada, it will be marfu, except if it is mudaf. Is that correct?
That's yeah. So Munada is always mansub. Don't look for Dhamma and say it is marfu. Yeah. No, you have to know that it is Munada, it is mansub. I don't see a fatha because it is built upon a Dhamma. So that's inshallah. So
But there is okay. No
go ahead.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yes.
So question number 18 is we are supposed to write.
Brother, I wanted to ask something. Hati means bring, right?
Bring or give. Bring or give.
So
This is Jumla Filia, right?
There's there's Ati also with the Ain. Ati al kitaba
That will be a different verb. Yeah. No, that will be a different verb. Hati is with a ha. Yeah, means to give or to bring. Okay.
It's not Hati ya Ahmadu harf nida ya Ahmadu.
It's harf amr, right? Amrin.
Ya is a harfu nida, and Ahmadu is munada, and Hati is fellow amr. Command.
Yeah.
So what will be, sir, maf'ulun bihi? Which one will be maf'ulun bihi? Because Hati is amr, so then there should be maf'ulun bihi also, right?
So that is understood because you're talking to Ahmad and you are saying, give, O Ahmad. Yeah. What you are requiring is not mentioned over here because that's not what we are learning here. Yeah. So, but Hati will require a maf'ul bihi. But when you're talking to somebody and say, give it to me, that means that it's understood from the context.
So Ya Ahmad will be collectively, I mean, if both this one, it will be maf'ul and be together.
No. You're just asking Ahmad to give. What we are asking him to give is not mentioned here.
Okay, all right.
Also, did you say it's a madare?
No, it's Amr.
Amr, okay.
Amr is derived from Mudare.
Mudare.
We make Amr from Mudare, which we will learn inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, so question number 18 is for you to do, which is write first 5 ayahs of Surah Rahman, Surah Hadid, and Surah Naba. I would say not to write, but to memorize them, inshallah. We should try to always, of course, increase our memorization, inshallah. Al-kalimatu al-jadidatu, new words. Majallatun means a magazine. Jama of plural is majallatun, magazines. Rakibun, a rider or a passenger. Rukkabun, passengers. Shaqqatun is an apartment. Shakakun, apartments. Imaratun, a building. Amairu is buildings. Sinun is a tooth. Also, sinun is age. And Jama is asnanun, meaning teeth. Kalimatun is a word. Kalimatun, words. Suratun is a surah. Jama is suwarun, surahs. Ja'a is a verb, means he came. And kawa is to iron. It's a verb also. So these two are past tense.
So it's he ironed. He is mustatir in it or what? So
Yes. Yeah, he ironed. Yes. This is also madin. Ja'a, he came. Kawa, he ironed. These are both madin and the rest are basically.
Wrote Yaj-E, which we haven't studied yet, but in the annotation solution. But that's okay, because that's coming in the
The Sinun is Muzakkar, like tooth, right?
Yes, that is Muzakkar, yes.
So more than one part, I mean, usually we say that the body parts,
Duas.
more than one they are. But
None.
when they are only dual, then they are
Okay,
feminine.
difference.
Otherwise, this will be
Yeah.
Muzakkar.
So let us start with our lesson number 7 with the key, inshallah. We finish, alhamdulillah, lesson number 6. Lesson number 7. So let's see what we are learning in here. A lot of things. Lesson 7 is very, very important because it has kana in it. So kana is very, very important. What does kana means?
He was.
He was. He was. Kana is a nakis verb. What does it mean then?
No mudare.
No, that means jamid.
Not have
Jamid,
mudare.
Jamid means no mudare.
No mudare, yeah, that's Khan.
Kana is like Laisa is.
Fele naqis jamid.
Yeah.
It does not have file.
Yes, it will not have a file. What will it have? I'm asking you guys.
No need. It does not have any other form. It's fixed.
No, it will have a ismu kana and khabar kana. Just like ismu Laisa and khabar Laisa, it will have a. So kana is a nakis verb. What does nakis means? That it will not have a doer. Is doer, we will call it a ismu kana. That's the difference basically. Yeah. So if I say Hamidun Muhandisun. Muhandisun. What does it mean?
Hamid is an engineer.
Hamid is an engineer. Yeah. Now I bring kana before it. Hamid was an engineer. Yeah. So what do you do? Before a normal sentence, this was my mubtada before. This was my khabar. Okay. I brought in kana before it.
Kana Hamidan. Hamidun Muhandisan.
Yeah, Muhandisan. Hamidun, this is my ismu kana. Just like Laysa.
So it is attacking the khabar
It is
as
a
Laysa.
khabar,
Okay.
yes, and Muhandisun will become Muhandisan. And now I have to add an extra alif. So khabar kana now. This becomes khabar kana. If you know this, you are strong in already kana. Yeah. Now kana is a just like Laisa, we conjugated Laisa. So Laisa, Laisa, Laisu. Same way with kana, we have to conjugate all 14. Kana means he was. Now we need to say she was, so will be kanat. I was kuntu. And we were kunna. Yeah. So we will learn to conjugate, but I'm gonna do it for us, and then we will practice a lot. Kana, very, very important. Comes many times in the Quran Majid. So kuntu turaba, for example. Yeah. I wish I was
Excuse me,
a.
sir.
Yes.
Just one question here. When we say kana, it does not have a file, but when you translate he was, he is already there, and like any kind of fail, he is there. He is the file, right?
Is he doing something? Is he doing an action?
No.
He was. So there is no action involved, right? He was. Right? That's
But
why
the file
it's
is there, though, right?
no, it's not the file. It's not the file now. It's a ismu kana.
So
We
because
don't
he's
call it
not
file.
doing anything, so it's not file, right?
It's not the
It's a
file. It's
condition.
the ismu kana.
Okay.
Brother, I had a question. Like there's a kana with the alif kaf, alif and noon alif, right? That's kana yakula tam. So what's
Yeah, so that's the conjugation that we are learning. So when you do the conjugation, it will have an alif at the end. Na will come at the end, right?
So kana is like Laisa, that the ismu kana is going to be marfu and khabar
That
kana
is
would
correct.
be
In fact, Laisa is min akhawatu kana. Okay, so kana, just like Inna had its sisters. Yeah.
So now kana is a separate class.
Kana is opposite of Inna. Inna makes ism mansoob and khabar stays the same. Kana mubtada stays the same, or ism stays the same, marfu. Khabar will be mansoob. Okay. So we say kana Allahu ghafurar rahima, not ghafurun. Allahu ghafurun, but we say kana Allahu ghafurar rahima. Yeah. So kana, let me conjugate, and we will conjugate practice a lot. So if you have questions, hold on. We are just starting to learn kana, right? So we will be doing a lot practice. I will not rush kana because it is very, very important. Yeah.
So what's
kana,
the point of Brother Qasim, what's the point of having kana here? Like we can just say Hamidun Muhandis, and what is it, Muhandis?
Hamidun Muhandisun. Hamid is an engineer. Yeah.
So what's the point of having kana there?
Yeah, I want to say Hamid was an engineer.
Oh, past tense?
Let's say he passed away, or he is now a doctor, and I say Hamid was an engineer before. Now he's a doctor, so I need to say was. How do I say was?
Okay.
Yeah.
Past tense. Okay.
Past tense, yes.
Exactly.
But it will have a mudari also. Yeah, so it has mudari also because it's not jamid, so it will have a mudari. So let me conjugate kana, kana, kanu, kanat, kanata, kunna. Kunna, kunta, kuntuma, kuntum, kunti, kuntuma, kuntunna, kuntu, kunna. So what is important is that from hunna it becomes kunna. The alif gets
possible to write them?
I will write all of them. I will give you practice. We will do homework on it. This is just introduction to kana. Kana means he was. So if I say kunna, they female were. Kuntu, I was. Yeah. So if I need to say I was, for example, engineer, I would say kuntu muhandisan. I was an engineer. Yeah. So with this, let us start. The English key we read, we will practice. Like I said, I will not rush Kana. We will be strong, inshallah, in Kana, and you will have homework on it, lots of examples and all of that. So Kana, the reason I want to brought it before is coming over here, number 6 or 7 over here somewhere we learned
Number
Kana.
5. Number 5.
Yeah, number 5. Yeah, but I brought it before because I want us to have our attention, full attention, inshallah, because it is used quite frequently in Quran Majid. Okay, so in this lesson we learn the following. Number 1, zahabtum. This part we know already. Zahabtum, you masculine 3 plus went. Akaltum, you masculine 3 plus 8, right? So that is our conjugation part. Mada akaltum ya ikhwanu. What did you eat, oh brothers? So is missing over here, oh brothers, right? Is we are calling upon them. So ikhwanu, brother Afroz, is it ikhwanu mansub, marfu, or majroor?
Mansub.
Brother Afroz.
So yes, brother Fruits.
Because he asked me the question, so I wanted to make sure, but maybe he's away. So ikhwanu.
So it's Munada, right? Sorry, I was on mute.
Yes, no problem.
And it's Munada, so it's Mansub, but it has a Dhamma ending.
Yes.
But it's
So
still
why
Mansub.
it has a Dhamma ending?
Because it's there is no Mudaf alayh.
Yes, exactly. So
So
you
there's
should
no
say
Mudaf,
that
it's not Mudaf. Yeah.
Munada is built upon Dhamma unless it is a Mudaf. Okay. So Munada is built upon Dhamma unless it's a Mudaf. Then it will have a Fatha ending. Yeah. So that's good, mashallah.
Okay.
Sir, can I just ask a question? When we translate this, we say that, oh, brothers, definitely. In English, usually we don't use oh. I know this translation is oh, brothers. But in Arabic, when they call people, usually they use I. I mean, yeah, they definitely, yeah is there. But in other cases, I mean, is there any place or something that they don't use ya, or ya has always to be used?
No, they skip ya many times. Yeah.
They do.
They skip ya. They skip
But
ya.
if we use like as a nida some other word, then it will be fatha, right?
If it is coming as a mudaf, it will have a fatha. Yes. Yeah.
No,
But
like if I say no, ya ikhwana, if I'm just using ikhwana as a nida, harf nida, then
yeah.
it would not be mabni upon dhamma, right?
Yes. Then it is. Yeah. Then you have the visible fatha there.
But
then you don't need to say mabni upon dhamma because
then
you
in
skip
this
out.
sentence, when we say ma akaltum ya ikhwanu, if I remove ya and try to use is munada, it's only the ending which will tell me that it is a nida.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So if you want, you can drop the ya and say ikhwana. That is understood that
How
it is.
would I differentiate, like, with the
I
fatha,
wouldn't do
like
that. I wouldn't do that because why would we do that? Keep it there. I gave you the example of Rabbana because we use all the time. Yeah. Otherwise, for others, I would not do that. For Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, it's done a lot, right? So we say Rabbana all the time. Yeah. So people say, why is it Rabbana? Why not Rabbuna? That's the reason behind it. But for normally, we don't need to drop unless, like I mentioned, some people they say Abdullah. That means they are calling upon Abdullah. Their ya is their mahzuf, which has been dropped there. Doesn't have much significance. I don't know why students sometimes give it too much importance and they want to learn in more depth. For our level, we don't need to, some points are important. I go deep, but others, we should not, because why are we going to drop ya and we will not do that. Normally, we don't need to do that, inshallah. Okay, so point number 2 we are learning in this, which we already know also. Zahabtunna means you feminine 3 plus, right? Plural 3 plus, yeah. Karatunna means you read. Karatunna, you read, and this is for feminine. Akaratunna hazihil majallata ya akhawatu. Did you read this magazine, sisters, or oh sisters, right? So that is, we are asking the sisters that did you read this magazine. And notice that hazihil majallata, why majallata? Because this hazihi is mafulun bihi and this is badal, so it has to follow the ending of hazihi, and hazihi is mansub, so majallata, not majallatu, will be wrong. Yeah, so that's the second thing we learn in this lesson, which we already know. The third one also we know already. These are all part of the conjugation, so they are brought in here as a separate points. Zahabna means we went. Yeah, so this na is telling us that this is our file. Yeah, so we heard, so this na is our file, samia is the verb, and na is the file. Ma sami'na al-azana, we did not hear the azan, comes in the Quran Majid. Sami'na wa ata'ana, we have heard and we have obeyed. Number 4, so first 3 points we have already learned them. We are strong, inshallah. We know the conjugation, alhamdulillah. Okay, so number 4, ra'aytumuhu, you saw him. Yeah. We say ra'aytuhu, I saw him. Ra'aytahu, you saw him. Ra'aytihi, you saw him. Notice what is happening. Ra'aytahu and ra'ayti, it should be actually ra'ayti who, you saw him, you female saw him, but because of it's easier to pronounce ra'aytihi, who became he. That's all, for pronunciation purposes. As otherwise it is still the same who, is for pronunciation it became he. So that's the part that is explained over here. So we say normally baytuhu, his house, but if I bring fi before it, fi bayti, now baytihu is difficult to say. Fi baytihu is easier to say fi baytihi, but still the same who became he for pronunciation purposes. Yeah.
In this one, the two and the ta is talking. This is the file, right? The two.
Yeah, two is the file. Yes. No, by two. This two is part of the.
No,
You
no,
are
not the
talking about
baytu,
ra.
the ra'ai
Yeah,
two
yeah,
one.
yeah. That's the file. Yes, yeah. So that's our conjugation. Ra, ra'aya, and then rao. That's the conjugation of it. Yeah. So it's a nakis verb. So we do not conjugate it at this point. We will learn more about nakis verbs towards the end of book 2, inshallah.
Shouldn't it be Phil Beatty? Phil Beatty, because it is his house. So it's
So you are saying to put alif lam?
yes.
Can we put alif lam with a mudaf?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's mudaf ilayhi, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can have Phil Beatty, but we cannot have okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fil baytihi, no, will be wrong because of mudaf cannot have alif
Yes.
lam.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so as we have seen in these examples, the accusative pronoun is directly added to the verb. Accusative means mansoob. I do not like the English terminology. Mansoob is better. But in the case the verb with the pronoun of second person masculine plural raitum, a waw has been added between the verb and the pronoun raitumuhu. It was actually like this. Raitum hu. Ra'aytumhu. There is an extra waw added over here. Yeah, same was the case over here. Ra'aytumuhu, same word. Yeah, so extra waw is added over here. Let's learn about this. So we say you saw them. Ra'i, it was actually ra'aytumhum, but ra'aytumuhum. This what is added is dhamma on the meme and a waw. Yeah, dhamma on the meme and a waw has been added over here. Dhamma on the meme and a waw is added over here. Yeah, here are some more examples. Ghasaltumhu became ghasaltumuhu. Yeah, Qataltumhum became qataltumuhu. These are all for pronunciation purposes. Sa'altumhum, sa'altumha became sa'altumuha. So this is we are adding for pronunciation purposes, and this concept is called. Let me go there. This is lesson number 7. Yeah.
This is only for second person, right, brother?
For is it for so whenever you have situation like this, which is for second person, yes, with kum or tum, it will come. It will come because of pronunciation. So if you don't put it, that's not a big mistake. Yeah. So this concept is known as concept known as ishba. It's a tajweed concept, but ishba. Yeah. What is ishba? Is to, and you can take a screenshot or write it in your notes, to extend a haraka until it reaches its corresponding harf. What does it I mean by corresponding harf? So dhamma, you stretch it. Dhamma, you stretch it to when it becomes a waw. Fatha, you stretch it to until it becomes an alif, and kasra, you stretch it to until it becomes a ya. This is called ishba. I'm just giving you some more information that I know, so we can, so you should have a page. Make a page, you write on it ishba. What is ishba? Concept. This concept is ishba. Ishba, by the way, means to lengthen.
So we do that in Asmaul Khamsa also, is it right?
Yes, Asmaul Khamsa, we extend that, yes. But those are special for those 5, yeah. But the concept is the same,
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brother Qasim, in Quran we learn khada zabar, khadi zer, and ulta pesh. Is this the same concept?
That is also the same concept, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is also, and it's a tajweed concept. So for example, I can give you examples from the Quran Majid, the Surah Hud. And you can take a look at these ayahs. So very important to know the concept. It's not a grammar concept, so if you don't get it 100%, don't worry in terms of grammar. But Surah Hud, ayah number 28. Anul zimu kumuha. Kumuha. It was kumha, became kumuha. Yeah. And Surah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ayah number 37 in Yes
Surah Hud is 11 number surah.
Al-Kumuha.
Qasim, can we start with Kana in the next class, because
Yes,
this
yes, I think like
yeah,
seems
we
to be
will not rush.
overwhelming.
Yeah. We will read this part, but exercise we will do a lot, inshallah. Don't worry. Yes, al-kumuha. So it was actually kumha in both cases. Yeah. In another surah comes anzaltumuhu min al-muzni, right? Surah Waqia. Surah Waqia. So Surah Al-Waqia. Ayah number 69. Yeah, Surah 56, ayah number 69. Antum anzaltumuhu, right? Antum anzaltumuhu. It was actually anzaltum and who. Anzaltum who became anzaltumuhu. This wow is extra being added, and meme is given a dhamma, right? So this is extra, same as I pointed out here. All of them same situation.
Ishba.
And this concept is known as ishbaun, to lengthen. And all of these are examples for you. You can make a page, make your own notes, write down these examples, and this is known as ishba. So it has no grammatical significance, only for pronunciation purposes. So ghasaltumhu is difficult to say ghasaltumuhu, and that's the beauty of recitation of the Quran Majid, is that everything flows, which you don't find in another languages. So ghasaltumhu, difficult to say. Ghasaltumuhu is easier to say, but it's the same ghasaltum and hu. Yeah, so that is concept known as ishba. Okay, what else are we learning? Kana. So kana we will do next week, but let's read what it says here, and so we can digest in bits, inshallah. It's easy, very easy, no problem. You already know it, inshallah.
Sir,
Yes,
one
sister.
question in this Gasal, that one. Is this also applicable over here? Gasalat plus who?
Ghasalat who.
The question arises, in which verb we have to see that we have to add these extra.
Gasalat plus who, can we do this over here also?
Ghasalat who, no.
So Gasalatu who or something like that, or no?
Yeah, no, it's not, we cannot do it. So I will not give you homework.
Okay, second person means you only.
As long as we know the examples from the Quran,
Ghasalathu, the third person.
then sister, I think your microphone is on. So as long as we know these examples from the Quran Majid, and if you can add more to examples, and if you find some more examples, do share with me, and then I can put down in the. So you should have a page which says ishba and write down these examples. Don't worry about that. We should be able to make it. I will not give you that homework, and myself also, I don't see a very significance for it. It's just Dr. Saab brought it over here, and it came in the Quran Majid also. So we should just know, for pronunciation purposes, sometimes we add an extra wow there, or an extra ya, or an extra alif for pronunciation purposes. That's all. We do not need to go any deeper in that.
And there's no, these are very limited, right? Not many are
Very
there.
limited, yeah, very limited. Yeah. So it's for me, I had to spend some time and dig out these examples from the Quran Majid, because not much is there. Yeah, so it's not like comes on every page. No, it's not like that. Yes.
In the conjugation, this is the third one, the ra'i to move. Zahabu, jalasu. Is it that same form?
No, that wow is the file. No, that wow is the jalasu. The wow is the file. So this waw is extra added there for pronunciation. That waw is necessary there. Yeah, so that
Okay.
waw is the file, right?
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, inshallah. Okay, so let's read kana. Kana means he was. So kana is not jamid, meaning it does have a mudare present tense. Kana, the mudare is yakunu. Yakunu. I'm just giving you. So kana means he was. Yakunu means he is being. To be or he is being, right? So at the moment, because this is present tense, right? So just keep that aside, inshallah. Kana means he was. It is used in a nominal sentence. So I told you what will it do to a nominal sentence. Make the mubtada now ismu kana and make the khabar as a khabar kana, and khabar kana will be mansoob, opposite of inna. Yeah. So Bilalun fil fasli. Bilal is in the classroom. Now Bilal is in the classroom. Now we want to say Bilal was in the class. Kana Bilalun fil fasli. Yeah, so Kana Bilalun fil fasli. Now this analysis over here, Bilalun fil fasli. We said Bilal is our mubtada. Fil fasli jar wa majroor shibhu jumla khabar marfu. So this is my jar wa majroor shibhu jumla khabar, and khabar we know is marfu.
Because of the kana.
No, now when we analyze it here, kana Bilalun fil fasli. Kana is our fellow madin nakisin. So that's the, we should write down and we should remember this. Fellow madin nakisin. Nakis meaning it will not have a file, it will have a ismu kana. Bilalun is our ismu kana. Fi is harf jar. This is ism majroor. This together we say jar wa majroor shibhu jumla khabar kana fi mahalli nasbin. Because khabar kana is always mansoob, we say now this is in place of nasb. Okay, so just know for now. We will practice again next week also. Al mudarrisu fil maktabati. Al mudarrisu is my mubtada, fi is jar wa majroor shibhu jumla khabar, and khabar is marfu without kana. Yeah, now we want to say the teacher was in the library. Kana al mudarrisu fil maktabati. So kana is our fellow madin nakisin. Al mudarrisu ismu kana. Fi maktabi jar wa majroor shibhu jumla khabar kana fi mahalli nasbin, in place of nasb, because we know that khabar kana is always mansoob. Okay. Al kalamu tahta al maktabi. The same. The pen is under the book. Now kana al kalamu tahta al maktabi. The pen was under the book. Zainabu fil matbakhi. Zainab is in the kitchen. Kanat Zainabu fil matbakhi. Zainab was in the kitchen. You will notice here that khabar in each of these example is a clause. Clause meaning shibhu jumla, yeah? Jar wa majroor shibhu jumla. Either jar wa majroor or zarf mudaf ilayhi. Fi. No change takes place in clause after the introduction of kana. But if the khabar is a noun, it is rendered mansoob. Yeah? After the introduction of kana. Bilalun maridun. Bilal is sick. Kana Bilalun maridan. We cannot say maridun. Bilal was sick. Yeah, we will learn this in lesson number 25, inshallah. We are already doing some of it, inshallah, and some we will do it over there, inshallah. So what I need to do now is I'll give you the conjugation of kana so that we can practice for next week. So let's do the past tense of kana. So kana means
He was.
He was.
Yes, sir. From Quran it said kana nas ummatan wahidatan.
Exactly. He
Kana
was.
nasu.
Kana is used a lot. You will find a lots of examples from the Quran Majid. Yeah? So kana means he was. So let's conjugate it. Kana. Kanu.
Brother Qasim, is it possible to write it vertically instead
Yes,
of
sir.
horizontal?
That's how we have learned. Now we
Because
are
this is
introducing
somehow.
it.
Okay, so kana.
Our
Yeah.
mind is not processing it
Yeah, no
horizontally.
problem. No
For
problem.
PhD
Kana.
students, it's fine, but for
Yeah.
us.
So kana
Kana.
also a weak letter verb, right?
Kanu. Yeah, it's a weak letter verb. Yes. Yeah. Kana. Kanu.
Nat.
Kanat. Kanat.
Nata.
Kanata. And then kunna. Kanat, kunna. Sorry, pen stopped writing. Kunna.
So, is there any rule or something like which like here kana becomes kunna?
Yes, there is a
becomes
rule. Yeah,
inna.
there is a rule. So that we will learn towards the end of book 2.
Oh,
Yeah. So when we were doing book 1, I used to say we will learn in book 2, and we did learn many of those things that we had questions about. But still, there are things that So this is coming towards the end of book 2, is why Alif got dropped over here. So just for now, we just practice as it is, and then lesson 25, like
If it's
Dr.
ajwafun, right? Ajfun.
Yes, exactly. The verbs which the middle letter gets dropped or is weak, and that those are known as ajwaf, and we will learn that later on. So for now, what I need to do is I will write down the conjugation, take a screenshot, and I need everybody to be able to conjugate next week without any problem, inshallah. Yeah, so it's easy. Kana, kanu, kanat, kanata, kunna, kunta, kuntuma, kuntum,
Kunti. Kuntuma.
yeah, kuntum, kunti, kuntuma, kuntunna, kuntunna, kuntu, kunna. So sister was asking, where is this? I see kunna, right? This is kunna. We were kunna. We were. So uh, uh, now somebody will ask that why did we bring these ta tumatum as a ismukana, right? Because we say innahu, for example, right? Innahu, with inna we brought who, but with kana we are bringing these damires, not who, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna, ya, and na. Why not? Why? Because ismukana is marfu.
Marfu.
Ismukana is marfu. So we need marfu attached pronoun. So we go here, we take our kana and we look for to attach a pronoun, and we need marfu pronouns to attach. So we leave the munfasil category, we leave it because we are not interested. We are looking for a muttasil pronoun which we can attach with a has to be marfu. So we see under marfu we have two categories, madin and mudare. We obviously stick with our madin over here, and that's why we chose this one with kana. With inna we chose this one because inna is mansoob, right? With laisa we chose this one also, marfu one, because ismu laisa is marfu. Yeah, so laisa, laisa, laisu, laisat, right? Remember? Now with kana we say kana, kana, kanu, kanat, kanata, kunna, kunta, kuntuma, kuntum, kunti, kuntuma, kuntunna, kuntu, kunna. Same as before, only difference is that one alif got dropped, and that I said to you that we will learn later on, inshallah. So this is take a screenshot of it. Very easy, should be very easy. Only thing we have to remember is that with hunna over here the alif got dropped. That's it. From there on we keep it dropped. Yeah. So
And why did we add alif on kanu on the right?
Here?
On the right, yeah.
Here, yeah. So
Yes.
so for now just keep it like this.
Okay.
Until we reach, we learn the why it got dropped, then why it didn't get dropped and all of that.
Okay.
Okay. So from here onwards a small difference takes place. Other than that, I need everybody to practice this whenever you get a chance. Take a screenshot. First you should practice with looking at it, then practice without looking, and then write it without looking from your memory. You should be able to do that, and you will be strong, inshallah. If you like any help from me, you can record it, send it to a fellow student, send it to me to listen, no problem. So your speed should be like this: kana, kana, kanu, kanat, kanata, kunna, kunta, kuntuma, kuntum, kunti, kuntuma, kuntunna, kuntu, kunna. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing you have to know is that for example, if I take muhandis, I can take any word, right? So this one. Now I know sorry, excuse me, my khabar kana has to be mansoob. So if I need to say he was an engineer, I will say kana muhandisan. Yeah. And I need to say now they too were uh, the sorry, excuse me, they too were engineers. So kana muhandi saini, muhandi saini. Muhandisun became muhandi sani, and then muhandi saini, the dual, right? I need to say they all male were engineers. Kanu muhandi saini, muhandi suna became muhandi sina. Muslimuna, muslimina and muslimina, muhandisuna, muhandisina, muhandisina, right? So we know the plural. So kanu muhandisina, they were engineers. Kanat muhandisatan, she was an engineer, female, right? So muhandisatan. Yes, so we should be able to attach with all of them. So if I give you a noun and I say to you that take masculine and feminine and give me all 28, 14 masculine, 14 feminine, you should be able to do that. If I need to say I was an engineer, how will I say that?
Kuntu muhandisan.
Kuntu muhandisan, yes, kuntu muhandisan. Yeah, I was sick. Kuntu maridan. Kuntu maridan. Exactly. So, and if I need to say we were engineers, kunna, so we will say kunna muhandisina.
Muhandisuna.
Muhandisuna is marfu. We need mansoob of muhandisuna, which is muhandisina, just like muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina. Yeah, so keep that in mind, inshallah. Yeah. Okay, inshallah, we are fine. So practice this, record yourself, listen to your own recording, send it to me, send it to a fellow student, whoever you are connected with, send it in your sisters should send in sisters group, and brothers in brothers group. So practice and use the voicemail to practice, inshallah. So first
For the breakfast, you can mention the last 2 minutes or 1 minute
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So other than that, tomorrow we have our brunch at 11 o'clock. You know the place. Whoever is coming, most welcome, inshallah. You can bring in your family members. A sister is coming, so I would encourage other sisters to please give her company and join her. That will be excellent. And one thing that I sent in the message as well is that we are going to have good time, inshallah, enjoy our food and good talk, see each other. That itself is a sadaqah, to see each other. There is a hadith, I don't remember exactly right now, but somebody asked another person that, where are you going? And he said, I'm going to visit such and such person. He said, does he owe you any money, or do you have any business with him? He says, no, I'm just going to meet him for the sake of Allah, just to see him, and there is a big reward for that. I forgot the reward, but there is a hadith about that. So it's very important to see each other. Visiting the sick is very, very important, and visiting each other just for the sake of seeing each other, so that's important. Other than that, we will make it fruitful. That anybody has any suggestions, I would like to listen from you. We are almost good part of book 2 we have done, so I would
And
like to listen.
please be on time.
Is we will talk, and inshallah, and please be on time. We will start 11 o'clock sharp, inshallah, because we don't want to keep people hungry.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So we will see you all, inshallah, whoever can join us tomorrow over there. Other than that, class is done. So let me stop the recording. And alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم انصر إخواننا في كل مكان، خصوصا غزة وفي فلسطين يا أرحم الراحمين، على كل شيء قدير. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.